Psalm 109, Trusting God in the Face of Opposition. Psalm 109 is one of the most honest and raw prayers in the Bible. David, a man after God's own heart, pours out his anguish, his frustration, and even his anger toward those who have wronged him. It's a reminder that God invites us to bring our deepest emotions to him, our pain, our struggles, and our cries for justice. David begins by saying, "My God, whom I praise, do not remain silent." Have you ever felt like God was quiet when you needed him most? David shows us that it's okay to feel that way. But instead of shutting down, he calls out to God with boldness. This is the first lesson. Even in your hardest moments, don't stop praying. God hears you, even when it feels like he's silent. David describes being betrayed by people. He trusted those who repaid his kindness with hatred. Maybe you've been there, hurt by someone you thought was for you. It's tempting to take matters into your own hands, but Psalm 109 teaches us something powerful. Instead of seeking revenge, bring your pain to God. He is the ultimate judge, and his justice is perfect. Here's where it becomes inspirational. David doesn't just dwell on his pain, he remembers who God is. In verse 26, he cries out, "Help me, Lord my God. Save me according to your unfailing love." That's the key. Even in the midst of betrayal and opposition, David anchors himself in God's love. And in verse 31, David declares, "For he stands at the right hand of the needy, to save their lives from those who would condemn them." What a promise. God is not distant. He stands beside you, fighting for you, protecting you, and sustaining you. Psalm 109 reminds us that life isn't always fair, but God is always faithful. When people rise against you, trust that God will rise higher. When your heart feels heavy, let his unfailing love be your comfort. So, no matter what you're facing, bring it to God. He sees, he hears, and he will act on your behalf. Keep your eyes on him. And let him turn your pain into purpose and your trials into triumphs. Trust him. He's your defender, and he will never fail you. Please don't forget to share, like, follow, and subscribe for more.